India's indigenously made cannon-launched anti-tank missile, the Samho, has successfully cleared all trials and is now ready for mass production. The Samho is a 120mm CL ATGM, developed primarily for the Arjun tank under the DRDO's Cannon-Launched Missile Development Program. The missile is effective at ranges of 1.5 to 5 kilometers and can engage targets in top attack and direct attack modes. It is armed with a high-explosive tandem warhead and uses semi-active laser homing for guidance. The Samho is also capable of engaging low-flying aerial targets like helicopters and UAVs. The successful development of the Samho is a significant achievement, and its induction will substantially boost the firepower of India's Arjun tanks. The Indian Air Force is gearing up to place orders for an additional batch of the Advanced Short-Range Air-to-Air Missiles ASRAAMs. The ASRAAM is a state-of-the-art within-visual range missile designed by the European defense manufacturer MBDA. The Indian Air Force had previously placed an order for 384 ASRAAMs for its fleet of Jaguar fighters, but the missiles contained some U.S.-made components and was subject to America's stringent international traffic in arms regulations. This time, however, the ASRAAMs would largely be manufactured in India by Bharat Dynamics Limited and would likely contain some British-made components that are free of any ITAR restrictions. The ASRAAM missile is expected to be integrated across the entire fleet of IAF's fighters, ensuring consistent and reliable close-quarters defense capabilities. The missile's advanced capabilities, competitive pricing, and local manufacturing is also likely to open the doors for possible export orders. The Defense Research and Development Organization is gearing up to develop a new-age smoke protection system that would offer enhanced protection to military and civilian vehicles. The smoke grenades currently in use can only be used on heavier vehicles and are only effective against thermal and laser-guided threats. The upcoming system is being designed to offer multi-spectral protection and would incorporate jamming and decoying capabilities. The system would also be capable of spontaneous deployment, generating dynamic smoke screens, and would be capable of offering protection against drones and loitering ammunitions. The new technology is expected to significantly enhance the survivability of military vehicles during combat, and its flexibility and adaptability would make it a valuable asset for civilian vehicles as well. India and France have both agreed to fast-track the negotiations for the purchase of 26 Rafale M fighter jets after the upcoming general elections in India. The Indian Navy wishes to procure 26 Rafale Marine jets specifically for its aircraft carriers. 22 of these aircrafts would be single-seaters, while the remaining 4 are expected to be twin-seat trainers. To sweeten the deal for India, France has offered to establish a local maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility for the Rafale's M88 engines that would not only cater to India's needs, but would also function as a regional hub for other Rafale operators. France has also promised to increase the sourcing of Rafale components from India. The upcoming Rafale M deal, when finalized, would not only bolster the Indian Navy's capabilities, but would also deepen the defense partnership between India and France. The Indian Army has recently equipped its T-72 tanks with cope cage armor. The cope cages were first seen on the Russian T-90 tanks during the Ukraine conflict and are designed to provide overhead protection to the tanks against missiles and loitering munitions. The images that have surfaced on social media websites recently depict an Indian Army's T-72 tank equipped with a well-designed cope cage armor. The design and the build quality of the cage suggests that the Indian Army may have implemented the contraption across its entire fleet. Though the effectiveness of the cope cage is still debated, Its implementation by the Indian Army highlights its willingness and capability to adopt and improvise according to the needs of the modern battlefield.